Okay, trying to figure out what is normal and what is not here. Appreciate all your submissions. You text into us, 877-979-WRMF. You know, people with their pets, they get pretty nutty in some of the things they do. And I remember this back in the day. My dad would put ice in the dog's water bowl. It was something he got over. I don't think he does it anymore, but it was a kick he was on for quite a while. So is that normal or no? Do a majority of people put ice in their dog's water bowl? Have you ever done that, Jay-Bird?
I have.
Okay. Makes sense in South Florida.
Wasn't a regular thing, but sometimes Chewy would like it.
Okay. Yeah, I've realized, at least with my daughter's dogs, one of them is obsessed with ice. He loves ice. In fact, every time he hears the ice machine go off, he comes running just to get himself an ice cube. And then the other dog, Ocho, he'll do it just because he wants something to chew on and something in his mouth. And because the other dog's eating it, he figures it must be good. But he's like, this tastes like water. There's really...
They tricked me.
Yeah, it's not very good. But, you know, that dog will eat anything. So, yeah, I asked the question, do you put ice in your pet's water bowl? 58% said no, 41% said yes. So it's not necessarily normal, but it's a pretty high number.
I bet you in South Florida, especially if the dog just came in from outside, that would be refreshing.
Yeah, I think they like it. I've been told they like it, but I was told by a human. So
I think it depends upon the dog.
Yeah,
I think
does.
some are ice dogs and some don't really care. It's nothing for them.
And until the dog tells you he likes it,
we don't know.
we don't know.
We're guessing.
This person said, I have TV dinner trays. Do you remember those things? Did you ever have those when you were a kid?
No.
We had those when I was a kid, and they were just little pop-up trays that would kind of go over your legs, and you could watch TV and eat your meal right there in front of the TV. It was something big in like the 70s and 80s.
My grandma still has them because when we all go over to her house, like she's in a tiny little apartment at the senior center. There's no place for us to all eat together. So she pulls out the TV trays and we all just kind of sit in a circle.
It seems like an old person thing to do. Trays, although I think I could use one.
Yeah, their question is, I remember this, I'd seen this, and my wife and I have them. We're not that old, but we use them almost every night. And my question is, are the TV dinner trays making a comeback?
I kind of want to get one now. You talked me into it.
I mean, it does make sense in practicality. I don't know why we stopped using them. I mean, how often are we watching stuff in front of the TV or even on your phone? But I often find myself not having a suitable place to put my food or beverage.
Well, you don't want to put on your crotch if you're eating soup and you spill it.
Yeah.
We've got a big coffee table that has one of those arm things inside of it where the whole entire top of the coffee table comes up and towards you.
Okay.
Rocco would eat every meal at that thing if we let him.
Sounds very fancy.
He loves it.
This person eats their peanuts whole with the shell.
That's not normal.
Not normal.
No.
How does that feel on your throat?
How does that feel on your butt?
I think I ate a shell one time just to see what it was like. I was like, why would anybody do this?
It's kind of like banana peel. I know people who eat banana peels. They love them. They'll eat the straight up banana peel.
I will pop the peanut when it's salty in my mouth, get all that salt off of it. So great that way, and then take it out and then crack the nut.
Yeah, you're right. The outside salt is fun to suck.
But I've got no desire to swallow that shell.
No.
This person says, I will record myself singing in the car, and then I'll listen back to it later to see if it sounds good. Wow. I've not heard of that one.
Not normal.
But I don't hate it. Look, if you're trying to get like your karaoke game on point, give yourself some notes, look at your game film. You're just trying to get better.
Oh, no, there's people who definitely do it, but does the average person do it?
No.
But the percentage would be higher than you think.
This person said, I shut the bathroom door even when I'm home alone.
I do too.
Okay, what about you, Virginia?
If I'm home alone and I know there's no chance of any kid popping in, I usually don't. But, you know, when you have kids, you never know. They're very unpredictable.
Something with my OCD goes off. Sometimes I have to close a door. It's weird. I don't like it when it's half open, half closed.
Well, if I close it and I'm in there using the restroom and I can't hear what's happening in the house and nobody's supposed to be home, how am I going to hear the murderer break in?
Right.
Believe me, I struggle with that. When the doors close, I go, oh my gosh, I didn't just hear him drop
You're going to
the-
open up the bathroom door and there's a guy with a
Well,
hacksaw.
it's hard to hear him drop his hacksaw or his axe if the door's closed.
He's like, thanks for closing the door. You made it easy on me.
Oh,
you didn't even hear me break your window.
oh, nowhere to run or hide. I got ya.
Yeah, and your pants are down. Sweet, easy victim.
And you're sitting on the commode.
Yeah. How embarrassing for you. They'll find you like this.
Okay, is this one normal or no? This person says, I take to heart and believe the fortune I get from my cookie at a Chinese restaurant.
Not normal.
Nobody believes that, do they?
I mean, sometimes it'll hit, but 9 out of 10 times it doesn't.
Okay.
You ever get one that just blank?
No.
Yeah,
That's not a good sign.
What does that mean?
That's your future. Blank.
that's a mind bomb.
That's what you get right before you get hit by a bus.
That's it. There's nothing to tell.
Well, the way I was told, they go, oh, it's a blank canvas. Your future is up to you. You paint it yourself.
No, that's the death cookie.
That's a lie.
That's the
Ask
grim,
Annie.
the grim reaper.
The end
Anyone
is
from
near.
Oh, the end is so near.
Yeah. Ask anyone from China or New Jersey where they really make the cookies. Blowing your nose in the shower, is that normal or nope? Blowing your nose in the shower.
I think it's normal.
Yeah, I think it's normal.
Especially
Really?
if you've got anything going on like allergies. I think that's a good thing to do.
I would say a nope because I don't like the mucus getting mixed up with the water and it's washing all over your body. I don't feel like I'm certain that I've gotten it off me.
Well, just blow it in your nose and then get it down on the drain and then
Blow it
wash
in my nose.
Blow it in your nose and put it down the drain and then wash it off with soap.
Blow it in your nose?
Great. There's a clip for next week.
Okay.
Blow it in your hand and then
Yes.
throw it down the drain and then wash your hands with
Yes.
soap. Okay. Sometimes I just have too many thoughts in my head.
I hear you, man. You got a lot
And all
going
those
on there.
voices. It's got to be hard to shuffle everybody.
Game recognizes games. You're right. Those voices are hard.
Dude, the voices are hard to get past.
Okay, so you guys think blowing your nose in the shower is normal?
I think doing gross things in the shower is somewhat normal.
But you're doing it for the better good of your nasal passages, so I don't think it's gross if you're cleaning everything out. You got to clean them orified.
Yeah, what's cleaner? Out when you're away from soap or in the shower area where you can wash everything off and be clean
Right.
again?
I'd rather somebody blow their nose in the shower than be talking to me at the sandwich shop and have boogers fly out.
But now you got to be careful when you're blowing your nose. It can't be a free for all. You're not blowing it and you don't know where it goes. That's not cool.
Right, and that's part of it too. I don't do this, and maybe I am in the minority because early on, about 75% of people say it is normal to blow your nose in the shower.
Yeah.
Now, with the peeing thing here, I'm a little bit surprised by this survey done by Talker Research. They say that 12% of Americans pee in the shower daily. Now, maybe it's the word daily that throws it off there, but most Americans do pee in the shower, right? That's normal. Am I wrong on that?
I feel like now it's like a habit. As soon as the warm water hits me, I'm like,
It's got to be, again, you got to make sure it's not a free for all. You can't just be peeing in lawless lands here. There's an etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the etiquette?
Well, if you're going to do, you got to make sure you are going right for the drain. You got to make sure you're not spraying it on the wall. You got to be
Okay.
respectful about it.
Okay. And the water has to be running, right?
Yes. You have to. You can't just go in there dry.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure on that. Okay, do you pee in the shower? I'm a yep, Virginia.
yeah.
Bird?
Yeah, at times.
About 86% of our audience say it is normal to pee in the shower.
Okay.
That is a gross place. It's all filled with urine and snot.
And other things too. If you
Yeah, no, you're
if
right.
you really think about it.
You're right. All right, got one more here for you. Normal or no? This person says, I have a pact with my best friend to come and clean my place of any drugs or pornographic material should I die unexpectedly.
That's not normal.
No.
But it does happen. It's also an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
But it's not normal?
I don't think majority of people have a cleaner.
Okay, I don't. Virginia?
I don't think majority have that. No, I don't have that.
Bird, you got a cleaner?
Denny says what they do.
Denny's knows what to do.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.